Hello, good evening and welcome back to West Ham Network this Wednesday evening, stroke Thursday morning over there in Brisbane, Australia. How are you, sir?
Good, brother. Good, brother. Pretty hot. It's going to be a hot day.
Yeah,
so
I can imagine. Yeah.
It's burning my feet already, just sitting here. But not like you lot.
No.
Freezing to death there, son. You're getting snow, record snowfall, all sorts going on.
Listen, I ain't even in England. I'm in Luxembourg.
I know you are.
I come all the way
how
over
cold is it there?
See Seb. Oh, fucking freezing, mate. There's snow on the ground and everything. Come over here to sort of see Seb and surprise him. He's over in London till Friday, so I ain't going to see him anyway.
Oh, here you go. That's where you should have made phone calls weeks ago, you fucker. Anyway, never mind, son.
Yeah,
You're there.
I did sort of tell him I was coming, but yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, and that's why it's a bit dark and orangey on my screen because I'm in a hotel room with dodgy lighting.
Yeah, I can just about see you. I can hear you. That's the main thing, son.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right.
Oh, God. Yeah, I know. It's a bit awkward, I know. But, yeah, I ain't got anything. Hold up.
Struggling.
I am now.
Yeah, just went a bit wonky there for a second, geezer.
Anyway, like I said, I'm in a hotel. I lost everything. Dodgy hotel. Yeah, not good. Right, let's just see who's in the chat. Randy, good evening, mate. I hope you're well. He says good evening to you all.
Randy.
12 T42 or T4T. He's a Lux Hammer, one of a few. How comes I'm in Lux? Well, I hope I just explained it. I came to see Sebastian, but he's not here. But also, it was a necessity for Kimmy as well because she needed to do this as well. She needed to sort of like get out and about and that. She's come to the UK and that's all she's sort of like seen. So, yeah, it was nice to get her out. That's why we're in Luxembourg, mate. Good evening, Brendan. Hope you're well, mate.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to go to Seb's restaurant, but it's actually quite a long way away from here. That's our room card. Yeah. So, yeah, we were going to go to the restaurant, but we didn't end up going in the end. Too far there to go. And he's not there, so, I was going to go there, but I didn't go in the end. Yeah, so there you go. Rich, good evening to you, mate. I hope you're well. So it's Randy, Rich, Brendan. Who else we got in here?
Hey, Richie.
He says, don't forget to do the likes. Just watched Redknapp saying that he'd come back for free. He said, fuck off, we're in enough trouble.
No. Yeah.
Sad news, yes, that to learn that Kevin Keegan has got cancer.
Ah,
A very
really?
sad thing. Yeah.
It is.
I haven't,
Yeah.
hadn't heard it until now, but that's a very sad thing. Fresh fielder, Sean, good evening, mate. Any shark attacks in Luxembourg? No, mate, no shark attacks.
Reggie?
Plenty of snow.
No, mate.
Plenty of
There's a lot.
snow.
There's a lot of sharks stuck in swimming around the London Stadium at the moment. Going, what?
Yeah, you know that.
That's
Bloody
about
hell.
it.
Mark Pendleton, good evening to you, mate. Yeah,
Hey, Mark.
are we on Radio Luxembourg, he's asking.
Remember that Radio Luxembourg? We all used to fucking
Yeah,
have
I
a
do.
little radios in the bedroom and listen to that coming in and out,
Yeah, on
wasn't it?
Longwave. On Longwave.
Yeah, it was
Speaking
mental,
of
wasn't it?
Radio Luxembourg.
They were out there.
Yeah,
They're in the
you
old
didn't know
English
about it from America.
Channel, fucking on that shit and that, weren't they?
Yeah.
Few of them, weren't they? Caroline, Radio Caroline,
Radio Caroline
Luxembourg.
was another one, yeah. There was a few of them out on boards, wasn't there?
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it? We loved it.
They were. Yeah, originally they were pirate radio stations. Frog, good evening, mate. Hope you're well.
Okay.
Who else have we got?
You stop
Usual,
fucking
good
yawning.
evening, sir. I can't help it, mate. I fucking fell a kip, didn't I? I just woke up to do this. Usual, good evening, mate. The downward spiral started when Sammy Perkins left. Sammy Perkins, that was a long time ago.
Jesus. No, he was never any good anyway. So he went to Leeds, didn't he?
Hello to everybody. BS out. Yeah, I agree with that, Randy.
Only that was 10 years ago. BS out. One more.
Yeah, Brendan wants to know, Frog, a quick question. Does frog in a well taste like toad in the hole? A good question. It's a really good question. Usual says, odds checker, the gambling site says a lot of money taken on 𝗪𝗵𝘁 to be the new manager.
He ain't coming to West Ham, man.
I wouldn't have thought so.
After these two results, before last week, that we've had these two games since last week. Fucking, it's changed everything, isn't it? You remember I kept going on about the 4 games after City, the most important 4, and we needed 7 points to keep up with that point per fucking game ratio.
Yeah.
And we got one point out of the 4 games. And for any manager come in now, have to be looking at, the probabilities are we're gone. Unless, you need miracles now. Especially this Forest.
Absolutely.
I've never been so disgusted as that first half against Wolves. It was I was screaming at that telly. They were so bad. And, when you've got a little silver lining, you sort of thought, well, Potts, Magassa, Fernandez, there'd been a little silver lining even in the bad run. Well, they all were fucking dog shit. Magassa was fucking horrendous in that game. Potts was shite. Scholes was shite.
Yeah.
It all through the fucking team in that first half. We were 3-0 down, and all for a great save by Areola, it would have been 4-0. Wolves. So that said it all to me. I went, oh my God, we are. Yeah. And then I thought we were unlucky against Forest. I think everything went against us. I thought we were really unlucky. That second goal goes in without this ridiculous offside. I still don't know how it's offside. But that was the game won. I don't think Forest are coming back from that for a 2-0, but it didn't.
Yeah.
And it all went against us then. It's just one of them things when you're down there, mate. And now that 7 points now behind them is fucking hell.
That's not good. Oh, fuck it. We're doomed, mate. I think we're done.
We're doomed, but I still wouldn't give up yet. But I think we are. I think we are. The writing's on the wall. But I'd say it takes a bit of a miracle to get out of this now.
Like Brendan says, every other team out there are putting in a shift. That's what is so frustrating.
Yeah,
I agree with that. That is absolutely right.
I watch Wolves and Burnley and Forest. I think they're all better teams than us. All of them. Even Leeds. And that's what worries me. Not the points on the table, but when I look at the teams that play, they play better football. They've got more fight. They look like they can win games and draw games, and I don't see it in us.
And you've got Brentford in 5th place at the moment.
Yeah, mate. There you go, man. Well, I said a couple of weeks ago, Geezer, it's not just these teams that have overtaken us, like all the Bees, the Brentford, Brightons, Bournemouths. Yeah. But look at the teams that have got ambition coming up from the Championship, like the Coventries and Wrexham and Birmingham. They've got ambition to get into that Premier League and fucking stay there. Where does that put us if we haven't? We've got an ownership that can't even keep us in there because of the ridiculous way they run this club, man. Yeah. You know?
Right, it's ridiculous, mate. So apparently Newcastle, Burnley 2-2. Sorry, who was the other one? Newcastle played as well, and I can't fucking find it now. Mate,
I don't even give a fuck about the other people's results now.
Nah,
but West Ham to survive, we'd have to go, have a 3-game winning run, and then pick up wins and wins and wins. I said we needed 7 wins, guys, and I thought these last 2 games could have been the first 2, and then only need 5 wins, I think, to survive. But now we still need 7, and we might need 8 now. So fucking heck, where the fuck are they coming from? So that's the reality. It's what we can do. These 2 strikers, great. We got 2 strikers in. Are they going to save us? Fuck knows. Probably not. Probably not.
Sean says public transport is completely free in Luxembourg, which is true. We got on a bus and fully expecting to take full advantage of it, and our hotel was the first stop. So but it was free. So
there you go. Well done, Luxembourg.
Yeah, mate. Where are we next week? He says Mark Liechtenstein. Nah, mate, I'll be in England next week. Good evening, James. Mr. Bong, he says wishing everybody a happy new year.
Jamesy. Yeah.
Sean says to me, the American cemetery in Luxembourg is worth a visit. Apparently General Patton is buried there. Now, I would like to have gone and visited that, but I'm not going to have time now. I'm just not going to have time. Our flight's too early in the morning, so I'm not going to have time to go and see that.
Yeah, and that's an interesting story. How you ended up
gaslighting in Luxembourg. Not that I've seen any of that, but Sam Stewart, what do we think? 51 points left in the season. Have you guys got faith, or are you preparing for the championship? I think I'm already in the championship mentally.
I haven't 100% given up, boy, but no, it's looking very dire. I wouldn't mind if we were looking good, Geezer, and looking as good as Leeds do, like with the fight and all that, and saying, right, we can get out of this, because I just don't see it. And even though, like, against Forest, I thought everyone tried their hardest. I just don't think we're good enough. I think everyone put a shift in. I couldn't really slag off anyone in that team that tried, but it's just not good enough, We're not creating enough chances. We're not taking enough chances. We're letting in goals. We're averaging a couple of goals a game now. We keep letting in, and you can't do that. You've got to get some clean sheets along the way, man. It's as simple as that.
We're not getting
any
sheets. Cool.
No, you need some clean sheets, guys. You need to be tight, and we're not. And
good evening.
And Areola, I decided to punch out fucking Gibbs White's head, and he was unlucky. I mean, it's another unlucky thing. In days of old, when Souček cleared that fucking header, that should be it. It shouldn't matter about the contact afterwards, but it does now. They penalise people. And here we are with VAR, and I'm not going to slag off VAR anymore. I've never liked it. I think it spoils football. But 2 VAR, that goal was given for Somerville. It was given. So it was VAR that overturned it. That was never, they didn't give a penalty on the field, but then they did. So them two VAR decisions, if we were in the championship, them two goals stand. You know, there is no penalty and our goal stands. And we go on and win the game. But we didn't because of them. And yeah, there you go. It's fine margins, man. And it went against us both times.
Yeah, so it's just not looking good. It really isn't looking good. Mark says, R.I.P. Martin Chivers. I didn't know about that either. So
who said that? Mark.
Mark Pendleton saying, yeah.
Mark, oh man, I was. Even though he was a Tottenham wanker, I had a big thanks, Martin Chivers. Always liked him, man.
Always had a good place for him because he was a great player.
Yeah,
he was lovely.
One of the old school cracking centre forwards, mate. I always liked Martin Chivers. Oh, that's a shame, man. Brilliant. Wow, it's starting to happen more and more lately, isn't it? That them players of our era now are all starting to drop off now. It's a lot of it lately, isn't there?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Trudge is in the house. Good evening, Trudge. How are you, mate?
Hey, Trudge.
Hope you're well. Ant is in the house. Ant Allison.
Hey, Ant.
Ironworks Prince. Go on the Geordies, he says. Apparently Newcastle are doing well. 4-3 now or something.
Go on then. Yeah, go. I'd like to see them do well. Yeah. Newcastle.
Yeah. Backbone with bad. Then with Chelsea, who played with 10 men for most of the match. All right, okay. Apparently, the VAR have now apologised and said there was no penalty and not offside.
No, I don't believe that. Who's saying that, Rich?
Yeah.
If they did, mate, I mean that could cost you your place in the Premier League. That's how important that was. Because I can't understand this, Rob. What I thought the boy kicked it off to Somerville. He passed it to Tatty. So if he's passed it back, why can it be offside? It's only if Somerville played it forward. And I haven't seen enough of it to say, but it looked like me. If they have apologised for that, that's going to fucking wind me up even more. That would wind me up even fucking more because bullshit.
Yeah. Evening, Peter Chelmsford. Evening, Paul Houston.
G'day, Paul.
Hope you both well, mate. Leon, good evening to you, mate. He says we need a fucking miracle and Jesus doesn't support the Hammers. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's looking over us, mate. He looks at that fucking wolf in the fucking chairman's box and went, nah, fuck that wanker. Like fucking helping him.
Yeah. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Who else have we got here? Oh, look, Rich. Got another fiver in the kitty. Put this towards a couple of bulbs. I wish I could, mate. I can't do nothing about the lighting in this hotel room, mate, unfortunately. I wish I could.
You hold your lighter in front of your face, mate. Just hold that. Yeah. I think you're at a concert.
Who else have we got?
Yeah, it's all doom and gloom, isn't it? Fucking West Ham.
Yeah. Good evening, Rob. Who's Clivard?
Rob.
Died aged 80, R.A.P. Oh, I think he means Chivers.
Must mean Chivers, eh? Yeah. Oh, Martin Chivers, man. Shit. There you go.
Yeah. Who else we got? It's still saying same old. Right, well, that's at the bottom of the chat. Right, so who have we got next?
We got QPR in the FA Cup, which is that's another thing. And there's something. My favourite competition of all time is the FA Cup, and especially after being to the 80 final and then the semi-final replay at Ellen Road, and it's so many great memories in the FA Cup. And I always look forward to the FA Cup. This is probably the first year I'm like, I just don't really give a fuck, you know, because we're not good enough to win it anyway. And QPR as well. I loved going to QPR's ground at Loftus Road, you know, in the 70s. It was a great little ground, and QPR, I think it's a great draw. And I'd love to be looking forward to this, but because it's such shit around the Premier League and we're looking like going down, it really doesn't matter. And I don't want to feel like that with the FA Cup. I always want to win it. I don't give a fuck. I always want to play in it, see us in it, do well in it. And it's hard to even get up for that, man. It really is. I've never felt like that till now. And I think it's Tottenham after that, geezer. Happy days, huh?
Oh, great.
Oh, my God. The next 7 fixtures, I've looked at them, guys. I can't remember what they are. I mean, Liverpool and Chelsea are in there, Tottenham.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's Bournemouth. It was hard to see more than one win out of it. That's what is really scary now. In them 4 games just gone, I think they were all winnable. They were all winnable. These next 7.
Fucking one of them.
No, we just got a single point. And that I think that determines where our season, right? And let's say the next 7, you don't look at them as winnable. You look at fucking hanging on and maybe nicking a point, maybe nicking a win. A win out of 1. It's dire. It's really dire.
Yeah. We've now got to be hoping on absolute shock results now.
Yeah, we need to.
Like you say, there's nothing there that looks winnable for us.
No, not really. Maybe one game. But out of that 7, we'd probably need to win 3 or 4, and you know that's not happening. Not with this team. No fucking way, is it?
We can't
win
3 or 4 in the fucking season, let alone in a row.
Yeah. So that's more of the depressing. I mean, what's coming? Now I'll say when them 4 games were coming, I was sort of half looking forward to it. I thought this could get us out of the mire. Them 4, and to walk away at one point, you go, you fucked it.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
You fucked it.
Yeah.
Really fucked it.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. And
VAR fucked us anyway.
Yeah, and he put all his eggs in one basket, really, in those games. You know, he didn't. You know, he's got players missing because of the Africa Cup Nations, but only 2. But
but every player we're missing is a loss at the moment because you need all hands on deck, don't you? No, you brought in these 2 boys. I don't think they're going to be our saviour. These 2 lads. Don't know. I haven't seen enough of them. The boys put in a shift yesterday. They tried. Right? They did look like they were world beaters. It didn't look like we just signed, 𝗪𝗪𝗘 and bang, 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 bang. They didn't look like that. But I couldn't knock their effort. They were trying to make something happen. They were doing all right, but we need a 𝗪𝗪𝗘. You know, we need something special to score goals and win your games. I don't think they're that. You know, they might be just good, decent players. And I always wonder, I'd love to see their contracts. If we're getting relegated, what's their situation? Because why would you come to West Ham knowing, with the chances are we're going to get relegated? That don't seem very ambitious for a couple of strikers out of Portugal and Italy. I just wonder whether they've gone, right, if we get relegated, we've got a way out of it. Because I can't understand why they would come. If you've got real ambition,
you wouldn't think that they would want to come to West Ham if they've got any ambition.
I know that they've probably trebled their fucking wages, guys, and that's a good reason. But I want to know what's in that contract. Have they got a way out of West Ham if we get relegated?
Yeah.
And then what do we do? Lose a load of money on them? On them 2 players? Going to lose another 2 failed transfers because we've got to lose money on them? That's probably the case. Nuno's form now, most managers will be sacked what he's doing now, right? But you've just gone and bought him 2 strikers. And you go, fuck. If you've bought in 2 strikers and planning to bring more players in, obviously he's not going to be sacked. But most managers with that record he's got since he's been there would be sacked. So now maybe we have. Who knows with that fucking Sullivan? He might buy him these players, then fucking sack him. What the fuck? Now we've got another manager coming in with players he didn't pick. It's just a fucking shambles. You know, I'm only repeating what everyone else has to have said for the last few days.
Yeah.
We're a few days late, and we after games about since Wolves, but it's what everyone thinks. You can see it. It's happening in real time over the weekend and against Forest. You're fucking doomed where we're going, and I just can't understand where we're going.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Steve Palmer, good evening to you, mate. Yeah, I'm in Luxembourg at the moment. Back tomorrow. Teacher Zenic, how are you, mate? I hope you're well, sir.
Zenic.
Yeah. And yeah, Troj, I agree with you. He says it weren't too long ago when football was just elegant in its simplicity.
Wouldn't
now,
it? Okay.
It's so complicated to get anywhere in football.
I think VAR is one of them things. I think it's spoiling football, regardless of it can be probably 90% of the time it's right. I think it's spoiling. I think it's spoiling the game. I really do.
I think a lot of things are spoiling the game. One of them being the amount of money being thrown at players. I think that's spoiling the game. You know, you look at players like...
You know my views on that, mate. I think they're ruining the game. I think the players and the agents are ruining the game as well. You know, what they demand.
Completely destroying... They're destroying the game that we once knew and loved. Put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, although on the surface it still seems like the same game, you know, they're still kicking the ball between two goals on a pitch, but it's a far cry from what it used to be. I mean, I mean, you used to be able to tell the gaffer, no, mate, I'm all right, I'll run off my broken leg. You know, these days, now, the fucking wind changes direction, they want fucking danger money. You know, it's just fucking ridiculous. Money has definitely spoiled it. Definitely.
Yeah, it has. Ever since it became the Premier League, I think that was the downhill trajectory from there.
Well, there you go. Like Rich says, Sky Sports ruined football.
Yeah, Sky Sports. 𝗪𝗵𝘁, I think, was a big part of ruining football. The amount of money he started to spend, and he pushed the wages up for every club. Ridiculous amounts of money for Chelsea, and he was let do whatever he wanted, and that was a problem for everyone because it just lifted everyone's fucking wage bill all across the country
massively.
And now it's gone berserk. And but I say you throw in VAR and that, and it's
trust it to be bloody a Russian to do that though. Hike up a bloody amount of money in the game.
He only done what he was allowed to do, guys. That's all.
True.
Who's that? Len?
Lenny Mullen,
Hi, Lenny.
Says our next 3 games are against Spurs, Sunderland, and Chelsea. All of those lost tonight. All 3 of them lost. Spurs, Sunderland, and Chelsea.
Yeah, well, they've got West Ham to look forward to, though, haven't they? Don't. How can you not be pessimistic now? Fuck me.
And Zenic says, and now it's Putin, Trump, and the likes of these that are ruining the world. Everything is getting ruined. Yeah, you're bloody right, mate. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Apparently Morgan Gibbs-White was unconscious for 5 minutes or something. Bleeding pansy. You know, he was...
Fucking nothing wrong with a fuck.
Unconscious. He just got...
he would have been safe. He got a little slap. A little fucking slap, mate. That's fuck all. Jesus God. But yeah, they deemed that a penalty now, so...
Yeah.
Look, if he was heading that ball and he took his head off, right, fair enough, penalty for me, right? But ''𝗪𝗃 had cleared the ball and there was contact between his fist and his head.
Yeah.
I don't give that as a penalty myself. But they didn't. But the thing is, they didn't give the penalty, Geezer.
In the head. No, they didn't.
They didn't give it. VAR gave it.
And they called it back, yeah.
You know what I mean? This is the thing. Is that clear and obvious mistake by the referee? I don't think it is, because it's just contact. Fuck me, man. He took him out just as he was going to head it. Fair enough. Yeah. It wasn't that. Fucking nonsense.
Leon says he hasn't lost hope, just the will to live.
Yeah, Leon, I'm just sort of out there with West Ham at the moment. It's hard to... The scary part is these fuckers still in charge next season if we're in the Championship. Oh no! Can you imagine? We got to look. Yeah, and I'm sure other channels have done it. I haven't watched many. But, the exodus that could result from this. You know, you might lose the likes of 𝗪𝗵𝘁 𝗪𝗧. You could lose Bowen. You could lose Todibo. You know. And there could be others. And if these two new strikers could have it in their contract, they're gone. We could be fucking a mass exodus, us going down the Championship.
Oh, mate, yeah, we could be left without a team.
And we could be there for fucking years. Like the Leeds and Sunderlands, I've said before. Right?
Yeah.
And Leicester, look at the state of Leicester or Ipswich.
Yeah, I mean, look,
all these clubs, right?
For the last few years.
Yeah. All these clubs that used to be regular first division clubs back in the day, and have been up. Sunderland have just, after all them years, got themselves back, and so have Leeds. But they went through serious fucking pain and trauma to do it.
A lot of financial ruin as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's can you see that for West Ham? Yeah, I fucking can. But these fuckers in charge, I can see that being one of our problems next season. Yeah, I really can. There you go. Bowen especially, Jesus, it'd be crazy to stay at West Ham. He'd have to go.
Yeah. Lenny's asking, is there any VAR in the Championship? No, mate, there isn't. Not at the moment.
There isn't at the moment. Lenny, I hope they're not bringing it in for next year.
If they can find a way of it making them fucking millions of pounds, then yeah, they'll bring it in soon. Yeah,
I don't know if there's any plans for it to be introduced to the Championship. But when I do watch a lot of highlights of Championship games, Geezer, it is a breath of fresh air. When a goal's a goal, it's a fucking goal. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's going. It's like going back to the days before VAR. And it's great. That's a goal, regardless whether you can go and buy it and finally pick someone's fucking toe being offside. Bullshit. Or shoulder.
Yeah.
Fucking I like it. I like the fact that that's it. If that referee gives a goal, it's a fucking goal. End of. That linesman don't put his flag up, it's not offside. End of.
Yeah.
I so much prefer it.
Yeah, Trud states that another positive, of course, is that Orford, Marshall, Casey and others will get to play for a Championship club if we go down.
Probably more, Trudge. I think we'd be using a lot more. I'll say if there is an exodus, we could be relying on a lot of them young boys, though. And they've got another year under their belt. They're a year maturer, like Scholes will be, like that Meyer. I wasn't sure about that Meyer that first couple of times he threw him on, but I thought he's looking good, that boy. That Myers, he's looking good. I don't mind the look of him. But these players could be seriously important in the Championship, even though I think can be a tougher league, mate. Physically, maybe not as quick, but you've got to be fucking tough in there, boy.
Lenny says that as an Ulster man and a big Hammers fan, we should be going out and getting Kieran McKenna next term.
Yeah, I'd take it, guys. I like it. Yeah, I'd have it, man.
Yeah,
from Ulster, Lenny.
Like he's a decent manager, mate.
Great name as well, Lenny. Kieran, mate. Fantastic name. Even though I think he spelled it wrong. He put a K there, not a C. Spelled it wrong.
Still good though. Right, Mark says, discuss bear attacks in the Black Forest. I can't, I don't have any details on it. In fact, I've got no details on anything. And
Frostbite.
to be fair,
Frostbite. You got any frostbite stories?
Fucking hell, yeah. Frostbite, yeah, it's about the only kind of bite I do have. What was I going to say? Maya's, hang on, right? Sean says that Maya's birthday is the day before mine, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good info. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, we'll get to the bears and sharks and crocs and stuff again next week. I'm going to be, we're not going to be doing a full-on 2-hour thing tonight, boys and girls, because I am absolutely knackered. And I've got to get up in 6 hours for my flight. 6.5 hours for my flight. So, yeah, I'm going to be cutting this one short in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Stuart. Good evening, Stuart. Good evening from Bourne. Just got in from work on a 12-hour shift. What have you missed in the chat? Not much, mate. Not much. I'm in Luxembourg, but I'll be going home tomorrow. So other than that, not much, mate. Steve says he's got a lot of respect for Simon Jordan. He is a 4-star wanker.
Sometimes I think he's very sensible. Sometimes I think he's very, very good.
Yeah. I
like
some of the stuff he says, yeah. But Frog says, with all respect, Simon Jordan is just a jaw muscle with a pair of legs.
Yeah, well, he's there to talk and does his shit, and he does it well. He's not as bad as some of them other wankers that trolling fuckers when it comes to West Ham. They really are.
Good evening to you, mate.
Hey, Damien, sir.
Hope you will. Right. Leo says, my brother was chopping blocks off logs and a piece flicked off and broke his kneecap. Split it across the middle. Whoa.
That's different. What's his nickname? Lucky?
Yeah, you know. No, lucky knees.
Fuck it hell.
Rob says that Wan-Bissaka should be back for the next game as Congo have now been knocked out of AFCON.
Oh, good news. Oh, well, that's something. They've been knocked out, have they? Not been taking any notice.
James Bond says he attacked a Black Forest gatto over the holidays. Does that No, not really, mate. Black Forest gatto.
Jesus, mate. I'm putting a bit of weight on Jamesy.
Sherry and wine, I think it is in it. Sherry or
a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, a lot of chocolate. Damien says, this is the side that he would like to see out, I would imagine. Ariola, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Todibo, Mavropanos, Youth, Fernandez, Magassa, Paqueta, Somerville, Bowen, and a striker all season with no tinkering would have kept us up. Not so sure, mate. I ain't so sure. Paqueta's spat his dummy out, don't want to put a shift in. Mavropanos is so fucking dangerous in possession of the ball. And I've got to be honest, Somerville, he looked good last night, but yeah, I'm a bit worried about him.
Just, I mean, like I jumped off the soap when he scored that goal as well, guys. I was just so delighted for him because I think he needs a goal or assist, and he's not getting it. And just to kick him on because he is disappointing. The end product, the usual, is not good enough. But he does get us going forward, and I like him. But it's just need more, man. I think the commentator said there that was his first goal when it was a goal for 2 years. 2 fucking years.
Wow.
Or it was 2 years. It was 2 year calendar dates 2 years ago when it was. But maybe it's 18 months. But
What, his last senior goal?
Yeah. And you go, fuck. That tells a story, doesn't it? And you go, fuck me. And I think he's only had 2 assists all year.
Yeah, but then
it's not enough.
It's not enough. He's not had a lot of games, has he, to be fair, when he's been...
Well, he's injured, but when he has played, he still hasn't delivered a goal or an assist, Geezer. And you've got to. It's okay to go with that when you're 10th in the league, but when you're down there, you need these midfielders come up with assists and goals, and they're not. You'll find in every other team, whether it be Burnley or Leeds, Sunderland, Forest, their midfielders get assists and they get goals. We don't. We don't.
Good night, Lenny. Thanks for joining us, mate. He says he's got an early start tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers, Lenny boy.
Us, mate. Much appreciated. Trod says he misjudged ball again in the air. That gave away the corner they scored first from. No one's mentioned that.
Can't remember it now, Trod.
Frog says he wouldn't fancy us getting a result against 𝗪𝗵𝗘 at the moment.
No, I think that's a thing that Froggy boy wouldn't. Is that whoever I'm looking at that whole league, and whoever we play, I don't fancy us winning. You know, if we played Burnley tomorrow, I wouldn't fancy it. There's no one in there. I think, yeah, we can go and beat them easy. We can beat them.
Fancy our chances against QPR though?
Not good. Because what's he going to do? Is he going to really throw out a young team out there to save players for the Premier League game?
He could put out his best 11, and I still think we'd get beat.
I think it'll be a struggle. Yeah, that's the trouble when you get to that stage where there's no confidence and that you're not winning, you're losing every week. You can't get a win over the line. QPR, fuck me, no, you'd have no confidence you're going to go and win it. But plus, he could have 6 fucking youngsters in that team. You know, I think the 2 new strikers will get a run. See what they can do.
Yeah. QPR are bringing 9,000 to the stadium.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, they give them that many tickets. Really? Okay. Good for them.
Yeah. Iron Disciple, good evening to you, mate. He says our problem is overly defensive, unemployed managers and ex-goalkeepers leading us.
Well, defensive type. Look, I don't mind if you're a defensive type manager. Fucking make sure your defense is good. Ours hasn't been. I mean, there's your problem. If you're tactically defensive sort of manager and you're leaking goals every week, well, you're not doing your job, are you? Or the players are not.
Iron Disciple's still got a busted up arm. Hope it's healing, mate. Hope it's healing.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to move my head because that coat hanger behind me was making me look like I was wearing a fucking pirate hat.
Fuck yeah. I can't even see it.
Behind my head, look. Oh,
horrible.
Anyway, so we weren't happy with the fucking game against Forest, and we're not gonna be too happy, I don't think, when we play QPR either, because that's our next game, isn't it?
No. Do you know what? I do believe that the Wolves game. You know, I kept saying it like it's so West Ham that they're going to have their first win against us. I didn't want to say it, but I had to say it. I knew it was written in the fucking stars. They're going to get their first win against us, and totally deserved it. But I think that's what killed a lot of hope. All right, not the Forest game so much. I think we should have won that Forest game. I think we were unlucky. But that Wolves game, fuck me, that killed all hope for me. I went, fuck's sake. That's Wolves, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's their manager that they just brought in that I think it's the kind of manager we need. But they look better. And don't, you know, it wouldn't surprise me there. As bad as it's been all season, Wolves, that they could finish above us if we're not careful.
Oh, God.
Not that it matters. We're second from bottom or third from bottom.
Yeah, whatever way we're going down.
They're looking better. We're just looking the same. And,
We've not improved at all. Not in the slightest. We haven't improved our squad. We haven't improved our game. And we definitely haven't improved our management, coaching. So,
well, it comes back to guys. This was always coming. I'm sick of saying it. You know, you live and die by your recruitment. And this is not on Nuno. This isn't on Nuno. This is for the last 3 years. The recruitment we've made.
No, this is on Sullivan. Shite. This is on Sullivan, mate.
It's all on him. But it's not the haphazard fucking way we go about recruitment, where matey picks one, he picks one. We've got Lopetegui in there. We've got Potter signings. We've got fucking Nuno signings. We've got Moyes players. It's a fucking mishmash of fucking people putting the raw in and getting a player in. It's a fucking mess. And now Callum Wilson's out the fucking door by the looks of it. You know, he
wants to go, doesn't he?
The amount of bad signings we've made, and you know I've listed them many times before, it all comes down to this. This is what you're left with, this squad. And you've got a boy like Nuno comes in and basically told Callum Wilson, I don't think, I'm bringing these two boys in, so you're not going to be needed. He fucked Ward-Prowse off straight away. He fucked Füllkrug off. I'm not knocking him for it, but he fucked Füllkrug off. He fucking Jesus fuck. You know, and that's other people have signed these players, and he just doesn't want anything to do with it. Yeah. And this is where it says,
do we start planning for the championship now? I think, yeah, we do. I think we do.
Definitely got to have half an eye on it, mate, because that's where we're heading. Simple as that.
Yeah.
How do you turn that round? Like I said, if these two boys, it's the old Pablo and Tate, well, fucking, like I say, a 𝗪𝗵𝘁 and 𝗏𝗪. You may think, fuck, here we go.
If it turns out that they are like that, then great.
Yeah. But from what I've seen so far, I think they're decent players, a lot of effort, but I don't see that, that bang, bang, bang goal situation happening. I really don't.
Iron Disciple says that Nuno's not playing Wilson because Sullivan doesn't want to pay the pay-to-play fee.
Yeah, I don't think that's it, Geezer. I do believe that Wilson's made the decision myself. I think Nuno's gone and told him, right, I'm bringing in these two boys, mate, you're not going to get a lot of minutes. Now, he needs minutes to earn good, decent money. And Wilson's gone, well, fuck that, then I might as well fuck off. I reckon that's what's happened. I don't think it's just Nuno. I think Nuno's been honest with him and telling him, look, these two boys, you ain't going to see the grass much. And I think Wilson's going, well, it's pointless me being it. I think that's what's happened. Whether you agree with that or not, that's how I reckon it's gone down.
Rob saying he's heard that Wilson's contract has been terminated. No, not yet. Not as far as I'm aware, anyway.
He might have.
Anything of that nature.
They might have agreed to terminate it, both parties. If you're not going to play me, then I don't. Yeah, nobody knows exactly what. But he might be on a retainer of 10 grand a week, and when you play, you might get 60 grand a week. And if Nuno's telling them, well, fuck me, you ain't going to play much, mate. I've brought these two boys in, just cost us 50 million. Yeah. He might say, well, fuck it, I'd rather fuck off and try and get permanent football somewhere. And I wouldn't blame him for that. And it's just the way it is.
Yeah. Well, most people are saying that, how do you play for the championship when the club is financially buggered? Even by a miracle, we do stay up. Pablo and Tate are nowhere near the performance levels required. Should have got one top quality striker, not two bang average. I
want to see more of them, Damien. Before I judge them, I want to see more. I'm not. I sort of believe you're probably right, but I'd rather see more before I judge them. Right?
Yeah.
I really do.
Colin says he's heard that Wilson has criticised Nuno's tactics.
Well, I'm sure. I bet he's not the only one. I'm sure there's other players in there, but you might not ever hear who.
What's that? That's what puts him right off. How we can be in financial trouble with billionaire owners. How wrong is this?
Billionaire owner. I think on paper,
short
you
arms, long
might,
pockets.
mate. The billionaire owner on paper. I just don't think he's got it, and he hasn't got the will to do it anyway. I mean,
Like
he's not there.
Palmer says, asset rich. He's asset rich.
Exactly, asset rich. It's not fluid cash, and plus he doesn't want to put his own money into it anyway. This is the point. Most of the fucking players we've bought in the last fucking 4 or 5 years, we've loaned the money, we've borrowed the fucking money. I'd imagine we still owe money on to Debo, you know, and Kilman.
Of course we do.
We're still paying these fuckers. Ward-Prowse. We're probably still we owe all this money. Yeah, we owe money all over the fucking place, right? This is what, you know. It's not that situation where we bought a player. Here's 40 million cash. Thank you very much. No, we're still paying this shit off. We're still paying this shit off. And these 2 players coming in now.
But we give you £5 million now and the rest in £10 installments.
Yeah, but that's how it works. It goes over 4 or 5 years. Well, I dread to think if someone showed me the thing of how much money we still owe on players. Some of these players we don't even have now. We're still paying them off. That's how bad the recruitment's been. You know, from Scamacca to Alea.
That's right, Damien. We need somebody in there with a footballing brain.
Ah, man. Do we ever?
We still owe Sullivan money for all the loans that he's put in.
Yeah, exactly.
As in,
I dread to think, mate, what it comes to, what we owe.
Don't like tactics or line up or something, allegedly. Iron Disciple says, Sullivan ain't a billionaire. By the end of him at West Ham, he'll make away about 100 million, which is still undeserved.
Mm.
Yeah, he ain't a billionaire, but he is a millionaire. If we do get relegated, then the owners need to sell the club, says Stuart.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yes,
they need to fuck off, Stuart. That's what they need to do. Wherever it's selling, or just step down.
Yeah.
But
listen, I am going to start winding this down a bit, Kieran, because I've got to be up.
Right, you might as well
for my flight.
Yeah, you might as well fuck off.
I'm gonna wind it off. Get myself some sleep. Go and have a fag. I can't smoke in this room either. Damien says he wants Carrick as the manager and Will Still as his assistant. I'd go with Will Still as the manager, mate, to be honest with you. I don't think Carrick's as good as everybody thinks he is.
He might, but he could be. Who knows? Who knows, son? Under this management, doesn't matter who you bring in. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see Carrick back at West Ham.
Yeah. Iron Disciple saying, safe flight, mate. Are you in the States? No, I'm in Luxembourg. I'm in Luxembourg. Yeah, apparently when they sell the club, you've got to buy shares from about 6 different people. Right, okay. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, there has been no shark or croc news this week. No. It's been a short show because of my location and the time difference, and I've got a flight in the morning I have to catch. So I'm going to love you and leave you all. And Kieran, anything you want to say before we go, mate?
No, mate. No, there's not much. Is there QPR next? Normally I'd be really looking forward to it. Maybe I will near at the time against West Ham QPR in the FA Cup. Sounds great to me. You know, I remember the days of QPR, Rodney Marsh, and Stan Bowles.
I remember the QPR West Ham days.
I've got a lot of fond memories of QPR, and going to that ground as well. I loved it. It's hard at the moment to get infused about it because of the situation we're in.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, no shark watch, Mark.
No,
right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to
see you later
because I am fucking knackered and my back's killing me. Thank you, Steve. Safe travels, he says. I will catch up with you all next week. Kieran, I will talk to you later. I'll chat to you tomorrow or something when I'm home. All right, mate?
All right, brother. No drama.
No worries.
No
all right,
drama,
well,
son.
look,
You
have a
get
great
some
week,
sleep.
everybody.
Get some fucking
I'm
sleep,
gonna,
son.
yeah,
See you,
I'm
George.
gonna, and get out there and start chumming up the fucking beaches or something. Get some
Yeah,
sights out there, mate.
something's got. We need something to fucking look forward to.
Yeah. Okay, right. Everybody's saying thank you and goodbye. Well, thank you, everybody. Take care. We will see you next week. I know it's only a short show this week, but next week back to normal and better
Back to
lighting.
normal, mate. Right. Yeah. And be half awake.
And
You fucking know that.
oh yeah, I'll be awake next week. All right. Take care, everybody. See you soon, and we will see you next week. We are out.